Okay, once again you're watching PG Collection Clothing. Someone sent me this and made this mistake. It's a button down shirt. As you can see, the shoulder part is rumpled. So I'll quickly explain the reason why it came out this way. So to begin with, the first thing we need to look out for is the folding pattern. We also need to look out for the neck and also the shoulder joining. Now with this fabric I have here, okay, so let me use this to explain the button down shirt, the reason why that came out. So the first thing you do, you fold your fabric into two, then make sure the opening part is facing you, then you add, make sure, then you fold. For an adult, you fold 2 inches at this edge, the opening part, you fold 2 inches at this edge, but for a kid I'm folding 1.5. Now on top of this folding, you mark ½ inch straight on top of that folding, that 1.5 inch or ½ inch. You mark this. Take note, we mark this. So this may be one of the mistakes he did. Now take note that you're starting your measurement from this ½ inch mark. Now the neck of this person is 14, so I'll be using 1¾ inch for the width. 1¾ inch for the width. Now the depth, I'll be using 2 inches. Take note, 2 inches. Don't worry, we'll still come back to this. It's a button down shirt. Take note, we are working from this point. Have a nice curve there. Now the shoulder of this person is, so this point here, we now mark the shoulder measurement, right? Now mark the shoulder measurement. So now we now put the shoulder of this person, which is 16. Take note, from this point here plus ½ inch, that is 8.5. 8.5. So we now connect these 2 points. Connect these 2 points. The chest is 30. The chest is 37. So from this point, 37 divided by 4, or you take the shoulder measurement, which is 16. The shoulder is 16. I'm cutting the front alone, so I'll just mark 5.5 inch for now. 5.5 inch. So I'll put the chest measurement. Take note, from this point again, that is 36. 37. That is 899 into 4, 36. So we're marking. We are using the chest measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch is a button down shirt. So we're marking at 10 plus my ½ inch. So we now connect. We'll connect these 2 points here. You connect the armhole. So we'll connect the armhole. So take me from here to here is the chest measurement. Then you now connect your armhole. So I already showed us this is not our major target here. So the top length, so we'll quickly take the top length, which is 30. This is not our target here. So let's proceed. Please take note that you're starting from this ½ inch point. All your working should start from this ½ inch point, right? So quickly cut. So now when taking your chest measurement, also make sure that the chest, you're also starting from this point here down as well. So the top length is 30. So I'll just pause this. Now let's cut the back. We quickly bring this. We want to cut the back. Now please, you remove another thing we need to take note. You remove that ½ inch. Take note, you fold your fabric into 2. This time around, the folded part is facing you, unlike the front. So what you do now, you bring this, you can see, you remove that ½ inch. You remove that ½ inch. Take that point there, you remove it there. Take note, you remove that ½ inch. So quickly, I'll quickly mark this. I'll quickly mark this. Then I'll be moving this down by 3.5. So I'll be moving this down. I'm moving this down by 3.5. Please take note of that ½ inch that we removed. I'm moving this. For an adult, I use 4.5. But for a kid, I can use 3 inch, 3.5, right? So now fold this. Now fold this. Okay, so now trace from here. Take note, you're tracing from here. So you open this, then now Remember, the neck of this person is 14, so you now place your tape this way to confirm. This is 13, so don't worry, when we are cutting the neck, I'll still arrive at 14, so I'll just trace every other part. So this is how to, so now let's move over to the next thing. Okay, so now the next thing we need to take note. Now let's do the folding. So you remove this. Please quickly put a notch. Just quickly put a notch there. Quickly put a notch here. The same thing. So you get your, for practical sake, you can get a very soft cloth gum and put it and gum. But in this case, I'll not be doing that. So I'll just quickly gum. So we'll be gumming. Alright, I've done the folding. I just paused the video to do the folding. Now, we need to do the folding. Now remember, one part goes for the button and one part goes for the button hole. Now the left part, you need to identify the left part of the cloth. The left part, I normally fold 1 inch wide or 3/4 inch wide. Then the right part, where I'll fix the button, I fold at least 1/4 inch wide or 1/2 inch wide, right? So now the placing. So before, now another thing we need to take note to avoid that, before going to the sewing, I'll quickly cross-check again. I'll quickly cross-check. Let me just pick 1 or 2. I'll quickly cross-check my work again. Remember we said you remove that 1/2 inch, right? You remove that 1/2 inch. Quickly cross-check again, and I'll now fold this back. Now, if you take a look at this, you'll notice that the, I don't know if you can see it clearly. If you can see it clearly, if you notice that the front part is smaller, so I'll quickly increase it a little. Please do this to avoid that. If you notice, the back neckline is wider than that of the back after when I'm through this folding. So what I'll just quickly do, I'll increase the wideness to meet up to the back. Take note, do this to avoid that rumpling. Beginner's sake, for a beginner. So you see now, both the back and the front are equal now. You can see they are equal. So you do this as well. Before joining the back and the front, cross-check the neck again. You make sure that you have a round neck to avoid